we're just having some fun with some show jumps and some cross country jumps behind my dad.
Say hello, Fennel.
And say hi.
Go on and keep warming her up.
I do look slightly different. I'm in different clothes because recently it's just been Christmas. So I got some stuff for my pony.
What did you get?
So some more riding gear. My pony got a new saddle pad, and I got like a new coat for riding. And I got this and some more guns. See, these are the show jumps that they have here in like just the school where you can just buy this place out just so you can just do some training, which are cross country jumps and the show jumps, or a mix of both, because you can go from those cross country jumps all the way to these show jumps. So sometimes when you're show jumping, or you're doing cross country, you'll come across jumps like this. We normally see them as walls. Whenever we've seen one, it's always been like this like big like wall and these like bits on top. You see like this is like one of the walls, but this one carved in the middle, and then they have it on top. You can change the height of these. They're normally like some other blocks you can put on to make them higher. This is basically it's a normal show jump. They say your pony will get slightly more skeleton jump. It's because it's like grass around it will make it slightly more scary. To be like, oh, I've never seen like show jumps like that. So we'll go, like try to back off because it's not seen it before. Same with your pony, and if you start doing small, you'll not really come across those kind of jumps. Or the wall, or like a wall jump, or a fence. So you not normally come across a jump like this either when you're show jumping. The reason you wouldn't is because you cannot get them you normally don't get them really small sizes. They normally have to be quite big. So when you get like slightly higher, you need to be prepared for jumps that have like fences underneath or fillers. This is basically just a filler, but just a bigger version of one. Same with the wall. You normally put the walls under the jump, or the wall is the jump.
You show me the duck.
Quack, quack. My favourite jump here, the ducks.
You do it.
Yeah, I had too big. The really weird thing about this is, one side is a donut of these fillers, and the other side is a polo. My pony's going to be surprised about seeing this, because you're like, I just jumped it one way, and now they're different fillers. So be so confused. I said about you can put the wall under a jump. That's a perfect example over here. See, this is what the jumps. This is what the wall would look like if it was under a pole or a jump. The reason it doesn't have like this white bit on top, I know it means because it needs to be slightly taller. The pole needs to be higher. All of that is just, all this is because, or it's just that it has the white bit's gonna be on top because it's gonna be like the only bit able to jump. Is the wall. jumps behind me, except for the ones over there and in other fields.
Are they cross-country jumps?
Yeah, these are cross-country jumps.
They're not.
No, there's jumps all the way over there. You cannot see.
Okay.
So, all the jumps behind me are cross-country jumps. Most of them are slightly bigger in this area. Like this. But there are other jumps over in that direction over there where you can find smaller ones. But there's water jumps. So this is the water. It looks not. I've gone into other like water jumps where I've had to jump like into out of something else into another puddle, but that looks nothing like all the ones I've jumped. That looks like a big fat puddle that's just been the ground has made. It doesn't really look like a jump, like a water jump. That it just looks disgusting. But
Are
we'll
you
still
going to
do
get
it.
wet?
Yeah, I probably didn't get wet.
What else is there? What's over here?
These are some ditches. There's two different like distances you can go for. This is like the smaller ditch. And this is like this is more than the length of my whip for when I'm for jumping. So we're probably just gonna go over that one because last time we did like a ditch, I went flying because my pony. I don't think my pony's. She's seen them, but I was worried and she got worried because I was worried about. Ditch, just lead it to the ditch, just lead it, ditch, then lead it, just lead it to the ditch, 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 just lead it, mushroom, just lead it to the ditch, just lead it to the ditch.
It's enough now.
Mushroom! So we call it the horseshoe because if you come and see it in the angle I'm at, it's like a horseshoe. So we're just going the horseshoe. You won't be jumping this one because it's quite big and my maximum is about 1 meter for jumping. But maybe when I get slightly older and better at jumping, I get like a bigger pony. We might come back here one day and do this jump. And a good thing about these kind of jumps is that they're a smaller size, and luckily they haven't done like the really annoying thing where the smaller like length would be up here and the lower length would be down there. Luckily they haven't done that. But if I was riding in from an angle like this, and I was a pony, if I was riding my pony, I was going over this jump, I would aim for this side, not that side. One, if she does back off and she goes around, she'll probably not be able to make it through and she'll have to trust to the fence. And it's just way wider. And so you'd have to jump further on your pony. So this is basically just a normal like jump, but they've just put barrels in the middle to make it look more scary. When it's actually just the same height, it just looks way more scary and slightly wider. So this is a grass. Then for when they're jumping, you want the pony to go through the jump and not over it. One, the good thing about grass is you can just go right through them. So you don't have to jump as high as they're meant to actually be. But if your pony's like, oh, I think it's actually just a normal jump, like a slow jump, they'll have to jump over it. And that means you have to jump way higher than just going through it. So it's good to teach your pony how to go through the brush instead of going over the brush. It's a good technique to learn and teach your pony how to do that, because then you don't have to jump as high for brushes. but it's still good to jump as high as that. Just so if there's any other jumps out that high, then you know how to do. I bet you could probably guess the name of this jump. It's just a log jump. It's quite small. We'll probably be jumping this. If you come round to the other side, there's a bit that I'm kind of worried about my pony seeing. It's basically the part of this log has been like entirely ripped off. What I do guess it is, it's just got really on and it's just fallen apart. Our horse has gone in and hit its leg into it. That cracked it and smashed it. This is a dip where your pony will go and have to jump down onto the ground. And if you're from this angle, you'd have to be jumping up. If you had to do a normal show jump, where you'd have to go up and back down. You go up and just land. You don't go up and then down.
Would you do it that?
You wouldn't actually jump it like this way. It would just so hard to see. So if you're all the way over there, this is the angle how you should be coming in. You have to do that.
So what your horse say, Teddy?
You can not do it from this end. If I came in like this in a competition, this would not count.
Why not?
Because the red flag has to always be on your right. You can never jump over the red flag on your left. Same with the white flag. You can only jump over it's on your left, not on your right. So the thing about this jump, I just really don't get. As I said earlier about how the red always has to be on your right, and the white always has to be on your left. But the thing is, that why do they have to jump here when there's no flags? And if the flags fell behind, I don't know why. But this kind of jump, if there were flags here and you have to jump, and apparently this is slightly higher than this. So you'd have to go slightly higher and back down and land. And there's some smaller, there's like one bigger one, but there's some smaller brushes over here that I'd probably be doing. So this is just a barrel basically. It's just a really small one where you can just jump over. But there's a special thing about this kind of about this jump. Like you can put this behind and flip it upwards. So basically, just a slightly taller version of a jump over there, and then there's a brush behind it, so the pony will have to jump even higher. It's really annoying for jumpers. If you're trying to jump like this one specific height. And there's just a nice brush right here. It's quite small, but it's good for just training if you're like just new to rock. You're not new, but you're quite new and you just started doing your cross-country crosses. This would be a good jump to start on with. It will scare the pony at first if it's just a really young one. It'll be like, oh, it's so scary. Even though it's so small. As long as you get the centre of this one, it's easy to just go through. It's just a tiny jump you can hop over. You can basically make any of these jumps higher, but it just be really hard. You can make that jump higher. You can make that go up to 70, I think is max. That's a small brush. I don't think anything else you can change the height of except for that if you add the brush on. video. I had a lot of fun today, and I think my pony did too, and my sister and one of my friends. It was a lot of times I thought, no, I'm not going to do it, but then I went over it, and actually it's actually quite fun. Because in my eyes, when I was down here, it looked really big, when it actually is actually really small on the pony. Because he's like 2 times the size of me. But this is the end of the video, so bye. And don't forget to like and subscribe and watch some of my other videos to help out the channel.